Hello. The biggest ordeal to try to get, because I have you guys up here in my ring light. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read comments. I am going to try to get onto Facebook. I am going to be doing a reading for this week. The sun is like blazing. It's just like a hot mess. This is like literally the worst place at this time of day to do a freaking reading. And I think I might not even go to Facebook, but maybe I'll just share this on Facebook. But if you're here, hello, welcome. This is this week's tarot reading for the 20th to the 26th. I'm Darienne, if you don't know me. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to find myself. Let me say. Yes, live now. How's everybody doing? How was your week? How's life? I should probably put my Wi-Fi on. There's no sound? Great. Let me see. Let me see if I have sound over here. Hello? Let me see if I have sound over here. I have sound here. Does everybody else have sound? So that just might be your end, because I have sound on my thing here. The only thing that, like, what sucks about YouTube is the connection. Put my let me see if I can put my Wi-Fi or turn it off. I don't know if that would make a difference. Let me see. To get disconnected. Okay, so I can't even, I should probably wear my glasses too, because you guys are so far away. I can't even see who's commenting, but I'm gonna go grab my glasses and then we'll get started. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is like an even bigger hassle than just recording. It's really not, but I'm just like being too much of a perfectionist right now. So I'm gonna lose that. How's everybody feeling? How was your week? So the tarot reading that we're doing today is going to be for starting Sunday. So today is Thursday that I'm recording this, that I'm live right now. I'm here right now live. But I am going to be doing the reading for Sunday through the following Saturday. So basically the eclipse, the full moon into the eclipse, and then after. I think next week we're going to have a lot more, we're going to be driving forward a lot more after the eclipse. I just can't seem to get my glasses clean right now. And this is the issue that we got. Okay, so I have some sage here. I'm just going to quickly, I already cleaned, I'm going to clean some of these cards. Because I did not have a chance to do that because I was running a little bit late. But if you would like to see the reading for the rest of this week, I have that on my channel for the rest of this week. For what's today, 17th through to the 19th, 17, 18, 19. So today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And I just did like the beginning of the week, the end of the week, and the middle of the week. We're definitely going to have a change come the coming into this weekend, because probably because of the eclipse that's going to be happening. The eclipse is actually happening early Monday morning Eastern time. The actual eclipse, like the peak of the eclipse. But the full moon is going to be, and it is a total lunar eclipse, just in case you didn't know. But the full moon is, I want to say 9 something at night, Eastern time. Okay? So, you will probably start to get some energy shifting pretty early. Hi, Robin. And that was Ellen Wilson that's watching. Who else is here with me? Let me know where you're from. Let me know what happened with this week. Did anything happen that maybe correlated with last week's reading for you? Like how that showed up for you? And what you would like to know about for this week, what you got going on, some stuff that we can do for some readings. I am only going to be, Chicago. I got a lot of people in Chicago. I guess I got to go to Chicago, huh? It's too damn cold up there. I don't want to go to Chicago. Y'all keep asking me to go to Chicago. I'm like, I don't want to go. It's cold. Tell me to go to Miami or something. Oh, look, I'm trying to read comments and I got my computer up right here and I could just read them right here. Dallas, okay. Now we're talking, Ellen. I might be in Austin. Abe Hicks is going to Austin in February, the end of February, so I might head over there. South by Southwest is also in March. Robin, it's amazing. Is it? What's so amazing about it? I have never been, I've been to the big ass airport that Chicago has. That's it. I've not been anywhere else in Chicago. Let me just do these. Other than their big ass airport. And I remember they used to have like smoking rooms. That was back when I smoked. And it was awful. Like even a smoker doesn't want to be in there. Why does it smell like I just burnt the hair on my arms with this candle? Witchy problems. Try not to burn the house down. All right, I gotta take these boots off. I have my daughter's Uggs on and they just get like way too damn hot. South by Southwest. So I just actually submitted music to play, possibly play South by Southwest with Amplify Philly. So they have their own stage. I was not aware of that, but that would be really cool. In case you guys don't know, I did put the city, so much history here. Very cool. What's the city like? Explain it to me, Robin. I'll let you know if I want to come. I'm serious. I have like actual like close clients, not just like followers. Probably like 4 actual clients of mine that are from Chicago. And they've like meet up with each other and stuff. It's cool. You know what I don't have is the booklet to this. I'm just gonna have to live without it. What was I just gonna say? What was I talking about? South by Southwest? Hi.
I got a ride home with her, and I had to pick up Emiliano and Ashley.
I'm on live, just so you know.
Look what she got me for Christmas! From a late Christmas gift, because I haven't hung out with her in a while. Look at that, Mom!
Can you take one off so I can show it? So look at what my daughter just got. Do you guys remember these?
Fila Disruptors.
Fila! Oh my god! Isn't that so funny?
What?
I got 2 on.
Oh, are you watching yourself on...
I was going to go on Facebook, but then I decided not to.
Oh my god, I love them.
Oh my god, this app is literally the worst. I just got kicked off. This is what happened last time. I'm thinking about doing these on like Facebook Live and then sharing them because the Facebook app, I mean, even though the Facebook app has its shit, I feel like the live just works so much better on Facebook than it does here. What the hell's up with that? All right, guys, let's get into the reading. I'm just shuffling up some cards. Here's what I want you to do. If you are not driving, if you're in a space where you can take a moment to close your eyes, get into alignment, I want you to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Breathe again into the belly. Nice grounding breaths. Imagine a cord drawing from the base of your spine at the root chakra all the way down to the center of the earth. We'll call in source energy. I'm just going to be real vague like that. Just all of source energy. Call in the magic of source energy. We ask for your guidance, for your love, for your support, for your messages, for your direction. We ask for you to guide us through our bliss, through our joy, as you always continue to do, and to help us remember that it is our bliss and our joy that is guiding us where we need to go. This next week, from the 20th to the 26th, we are going through this portal of the lunar eclipse, and we ask for whatever guidance you have on the other side of it, and also managing through it, what you would have us do, where would you have us go, what would you have us say, and to whom. What would you have us do to get into alignment throughout this entire week? Where does our soul lie throughout this entire week? And Source, I just ask that you speak through me any messages that need to be expressed to whomever may watch this, and that whomever is watching this, you right now, can open yourself up to receive the messages from Source. And so it is. You can open your eyes. All right. I'm going to ask that Source's white light just clean these cards for me. So I'm going to do what we did last week, beginning, middle, end. Apparently, I got to go to Chicago. This connection sucks. I'm watching it on my computer. Happy New Year from Norway. Oh my God, you guys, the same card from last week just popped out of the deck. I'll show it to you in a second. Okay. So the same card from last week, that Pegasus card again, we pulled this last week. And we pulled this at the end of the week. So we are still going to be in that energy for Sunday, right? This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about transmutation, right? This is about, so one message that I got from my guides, I think that's really weird when you say my guides. I don't know. It feels weird for me to say it. They're just like my soul family because I am my own guide, but they're my soul fam. And the message that I got from like my goddesses and my soul fam, they said that I need to be looking towards change as a positive thing and looking at like what this change is going to do for me. So I'm really feeling like that is going to be something that you all want to focus on as well. Like embracing the change, embracing the wheel, embracing the transitions, embracing the transmutation. It's going to be happening during this eclipse, right? So we also, again, the colors are the same. So we pulled this card, and for some reason, I never look at the fact that this is like an Earth 10, which would be what? 10 of Pentacles, right? I never look at that, but for some reason I'm feeling like looking at it nowadays. But this card here, it's the Earth 10 card. It is, what is this? I can't even pronounce it. But if you can see, I don't know if you can see it. I want you to actually look at this because it's like an angel with like bandages on her wings, bandages all over her, but it's the 10. So it talks about completion. It's this full circle, perfection, completion, continuity. What always comes to me when I see this card is wounded in all the right places. There is something really magnificent that's going to be happening to all of us this weekend, that those wounds that we have, and just look at the colors here. They're both the exact same colors. I just love when this happens. Look at that. So what's going to happen? Just think of yourself as like this angel. This, maybe it's an earth angel, whatever, however you want to think of yourself. This angel that has been sort of tumbled through the darkness, has been tumbled through blindly a lot of hell, but you come out of it more powerful. And it's also telling you that like it's kind of coming to an end, that all of that pain, and now you're going to be able to this weekend come to a space where you're not completely out of the, like you still have bandages on. Do you know what I mean? Like there are still scars and remnants, but the actual pain, you're not going to be in the actual pain. It's like that physical pain, the heartbreak, the struggle, the trouble, whatever it is, the tumbling through this. I'm just seeing like the wheel, imagine the wheel turning and you're tumbling rocks and stones through a wheel. You are the rock. You are the stone. It don't feel so hot right now, but when you come out of it, it will polish you. You will come out of it more polished, and knowing a lot more, right? So it's not like you're going to be completely in the clear. So just know that. But there is a transmutation that's going to occur where you're going to see things differently. You're going to be able to actually appreciate the pain. And it would help you to actually ask for that. Ask for ways to see it differently. Ask for ways to use it to transmute into something new. Use it as an ingredient to put it into a flame and let it become something else. Yeah. So pray on that. Ask about that. So that is the beginning of the week. So that's like Sunday, Monday, a little bit into Tuesday, but mostly Sunday, Monday, which is the eclipse energy, right? And so the eclipse energy is still going to be moving a little bit into Tuesday. So just know that in Tuesday, you're still going to be kind of coming out of that energy. The next energy that we got is protection. So if you can see, this is a castle. Quite interesting. So what does that mean when we're coming out of, it's almost like you've been beaten and battered. You've had your boundaries walked all over. Buenos tardes. Is that how you say that, Benjamin? What does that mean? Good late? I don't know what that means. Hello. Good afternoon. Is that what it means? I don't know. Okay, what was I saying? So you've had your boundaries crossed. You've learned your lesson, right? And now you know who to let in, who not to let in. Now you know what energies to, you're just like, you're not as naive as you maybe once were, you know? Oh. That's really interesting. So we just pulled the romance angels from the Archangel Michael deck. So this is going to be a guarded heart. This could not be. I literally was just working on me and my guarded heart. So I'm going to pull one more clarifying card, but let me just read this card. So you got it says the romance angels are helping you. Boy. Y'all. It says, there's a prayer that's attached to this. It says, Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Y'all, yours is so guarded. Robin, I can't even, girl. I'm right with you. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello. Oh my God, this is so close to me. Okay, it's me too. I feel like this totally, like, if you're watching this now, you're totally where I'm at right now too. Give me the courage to say hello so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. I don't know about you guys, but the word intimate relationship sounds like the scariest thing in the world. So if you're with me, I would like to read the Archangel Michael book just to see what it says from the Romance Angels. And then I'm going to pull the past life regression card for another clarifying card, because we do have a guarded heart here. And I feel like it's kind of twofold. It's probably like 20-fold here, but I feel like the angels are both going to try to maybe help you to create boundaries that actually feel good, like less being guarded and more healthy boundaries. I don't even know like how to do that right now, to be honest. Okay. So it says this card validates that your prayers concerning your love life have been heard and answered. You guys, I literally, not even kidding you, before I came on here, maybe like 2 hours before I came on here, was asking Source to help me with my guarded heart. I just got Archangel Michael as my protector on Sunday. He had been with me. There you go. There's a special group of ethereal beings called the Romance Angels who specifically work with matters of the heart. Okay, all right. These angels are giving you intuitive guidance to prepare you for great love. To manifest a soulmate, romance, you must express the qualities you desire in a partner. This was my issue, and I'll explain it in a second in case you guys relate to it. So the Romance Angels may ask you to make healthful lifestyle changes. That's where I'm feeling like the boundaries part, like it's like this is also like a castle, right? It's like building your castle so that you can't get hurt again, but not from a space of fear, from a space of like love. Like the word unfuckwithable comes to me. That you're just strong in who you are, that having that foundation, knowing that you're not getting that love from someone, you're actually creating it within yourself. You're becoming the love that you want to attract, because, and it has nothing to do with what you're attracting. It's just the fact that you want to become that love. Focus on self-improvement, learn additional interesting hobbies, or make new friends. The more that you listen to your intuition, the faster your prayers for a loving relationship will be answered. Fucking A. Okay. So I'm going to get one more clarifying card because... Okay. All right. Jesus. Oh, these cards. Love yourself. It says love yourself. You're being called to show yourself unconditional love, understanding, and increased personal power. So true. These are from the past life regression cards. Somebody actually gave me these. They're like from a all day or a day or Robin. So the protection comes from building a foundation of self-love. And not to be like super salesy now that this is coming up, but I actually have a course called Love Embodied. Oh my God, you guys. It's literally called Love Embodied building the foundation of your empire with self-love. And that's like exactly what this is. Oh my God, that's so funny. If you ever want to sign up for that course, that's a thing that I have. What was I doing? Oh, Archangel Michael. No, I don't feel that. So when we get to the weekend, all right, so we're working on some love stuff, but we're doing it from a space of self-love. So it's not about the romance. The romance is really just the manifestation of how much you love yourself. I pulled a card yesterday that was Lady Nada, who's like, I don't know, in the card that I pulled, it said that she was the twin flame of Jesus, but then I read, which was interesting because I didn't know Jesus had any twin flames, but that doesn't mean necessarily romance. But then that she also was the twin flame of Saint Germain. Maybe my information is false. I don't know. I don't know too much about Lady Nada, but she definitely helps twin flames. I know that. And when it comes to the twin flame, that's just a physical manifestation of who you are and how much you love yourself, right? Like, oh my God, you guys. This is so channeled because I'm like resisting what's coming through me. But the relationship that you have with another person, with your romantic relationship, and especially like a twin flame romantic relationship, is merely a reflection of how much you love yourself. And that's it. And if there's an area of your life where, or an aspect of your thoughts and your mindset where you're not loving yourself, and maybe like for me, I'm thinking about times when I leaned on my partner to love me because I wasn't leaning on source to love me, I felt a great sense of pain. So the twin flame the twin flame relationship is like direct reflection of how you feel about yourself and how much you love yourself. And it's so interesting. Like, I think the tough part about relationships that we kind of get messed up with, especially being spiritual and trying, we're manifesting higher vibrational romantic relationships. We can't just do the 3D romantic relationship on a spiritual path. It just doesn't fucking work. And so we quarrel with that sometimes. We don't understand it and yada, yada, yada. But anywhere you have an issue within yourself, it's going to show up in the twin flame relationship. But the tough part about it is, and you guys, look at the card that's in the back of the deck. This is the Lover's card in this deck. It's also the Cancer card. I'm a Cancer moon. Cancers can be very clingy, which is interesting. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. So the tough part about this beautiful dynamic of the twin flame relationship is you, in order to manifest, I think, a harmonizing twin flame relationship, is you have to be one whole person with or without them. You cannot need them in any which way, shape, or form. Cancer, hello. We can be needy. I can be emotionally needy when it comes to my lovers, right? And my relationships are very important to me, and they affect me deeply, especially my karmic and twin flame and soulmate relationships affect me deeply. Tell me about it, Angela. Girl. I'm glad we could all laugh at the twin flame relationship and relationships in general. Isn't that funny? But you have to be one whole, complete person. And it's funny too, that kind of brings me back to this card from this weekend going into the beginning of the week, right? It's this completion. It's us being complete, and we feel like broken and battered and beaten, but we're like, all right, I'm coming and realizing that I can only be my own provider. And the tough thing is being in a relationship, coming from the 3D awareness, well, or lack thereof, coming from the 3D dichotomy of what a relationship is, which is like, I need you for safety, for protection. I need this other person, right? We come from that space. That's what like marriage in the 3D world is. Like, what even is marriage, really? It's so weird. I think, aren't we all married in some way, like energetically? I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm married to my baby daddy energetically, even though he lives with another woman. You know what I mean? Like, there's an energetic intertwinement that we can't deny, whether we sign a effing legal document or walk down the aisle or not, right? So marriage is just, 3D marriage is a very weird and funky concept, but Robin says yes. Okay. But we have to be whole and complete on our own. And sometimes when I come into a relationship, even when I feel whole and complete on my own, when I'm on my own and I have no choice but to be whole and complete on my own, when I find a relationship, I easily find myself depending on them in certain ways. And then what happens, which I guess is a beautiful thing for me, is that either the relationship ends quickly or we hit a wall quickly, or, you know, recently I just talked about how I manifested another narcissist, and it's like, did I, like, was he a narcissist, or did I manifest an experience that made me hit an effing wall with a man that I was, again, leaning on I was clinging to emotionally in some way, and using him as my alignment rather than the source within me. I mean, this is probably the toughest lesson for me to learn, is that I am whole and complete on my own. It's a tough lesson for my Cancer moon to learn. But I think that this week is about embracing it, and it's about letting these romance angels help you, letting them help you. If you can't open yourself up to a romantic partner, see if you can somehow have a willingness to open up to a romance angel, to the romance angels, right? Me too. It's so emo and painful, right? I'm so emo, it's not even funny. You know what though? I've been emo since like emo first started in like the 90s, right? No, but also one thing with this card that just came to mind, this protection card, is I never would ever recommend somebody deny their own soul. Deny their own, when something says, no, it is not safe to love, right? Because that's what my heart says. I would never say like, oh, there's something wrong with me because I'm guarded. I would never do that to myself. What I would say to myself, and this is what I teach actually in my Love Embodied course. It's one of the many things that I teach. It's an amazing course. I mean, if you really want to know about it, I'm really not trying to be like all salesy, but I just feel like this is telling me that like whoever is in this energy needs to take that course, and maybe I need to retake my own course too. Listen, I'm staying humble here. But the reason we feel guarded is because we have a thought and a belief system that says it's not safe. The world isn't safe. Love isn't safe. Men aren't safe. Women aren't safe. Depends on, you know, whatever your story is. People that I fall in love with, not safe. You know, whatever it is, there's a story that's causing you to throw that guard up. Don't go against yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't try to force that guard out of you. Don't try to push yourself. Okay. Don't try to push yourself into love when you're feeling guarded and just say like, oh, I'm just trying to, like, I need to just chill out. No, what you need to do is look at yourself and say, hi, sweetie, what's the story you're telling that's making you throw that wall up? Because that wall is a wall of protection, because you're lacking a feeling of protection without that wall. And so honor the wall that you have put up. Why is my battery dying so quickly on this thing? Have to become unconditional love to attract unconditional love. Yeah, and I think also, like, don't put that much pressure on yourself to always have unconditional love. Like, you're human too. That's totally fine, you know? But just know that you attract what you are. Absolutely. Angela said, me too, girl. So don't, like, honor the wall. Honor the wall. Honor the guarded gate that you put around your heart. Honor it and say to it, thank you so much for being my protector, because it's protecting your beliefs. It's protecting your beliefs that it's scary out there, right? And so you can work with those beliefs and go, okay, what would make it not scary? What would make it not scary? And then honor that Cancer moon, that sensitivity within you, that emotional sensitivity within you. Honor that and say, what does she need? Or he? What do they need? What do I need? What does that little heart of mine need? What would make it feel protected and safe? And especially for like men and women, it's an interesting dynamic, because the divine masculine is meant to protect the divine feminine, and the divine feminine doesn't feel comfortable in protecting herself. I like that perspective. Thank you. You're welcome, Alan. The divine feminine doesn't actually feel good having to put these tyrannical walls up. It's not our nature. And I'm not even just talking male and female, but if you identify more with the divine feminine, divine masculine, now of course we all have aspects of the divine feminine and masculine, but there's this magical, that when we actually slip into our divine roles, there's this magical energy that happens where the divine masculine creates this protection. This is the protection. Look, hello. I imagine myself as a queen emanating love, because as a divine feminine, my job is to just continually flow and emanate love constantly. But if there's something harming me, I feel like an open wound. And so that divine masculine energy is to be the army around me. That is the duty of the divine masculine, right? There's many other duties, but and that feels good to the divine masculine. That is the role of the divine masculine. Again, we both emanate both of these energies. You can create this in your own mind, but as a female, I relate more to the divine feminine, and I feel like my job is to be a constant, continual expression of divine love. And I can't do that when I'm afraid of what's outside there, what's beyond the castle walls. I can't, like, a queen would never leave her castle without her army protecting her, or without a whole bunch of knights in shining armor surrounding her, so that she can continue to just emanate love freely, knowing that she's safely protected. So just know that it's just a shift in mindset that you guys need. All right. So for the weekend, we've got something a little interesting here. We've got a meeting of the minds, facilitation of a social gathering. So maybe something's going on this weekend. If you can see, this is like, I don't know if you can see it. This is like a guy or girl, I don't know, laying under the stars with her sheep. So she's guided and led her sheep there. I always look at this one as the leader sort of laying under the stars with their students as well. Let me see how this pertains to. And of course, we've got partnership. Oh, I love this. This is a good reading, you guys. So you pulled partnership, collaboration. There is, I just envision, like, imagine this for a moment, energetically. I'm not saying that this is actually going to happen, but feel it out energetically with me just for a moment. You're walking at night. It's a beautiful night. You're gazing at the stars. You're in the moment. You don't really have any worries, and you're with maybe one person enjoying that moment together, whether it be romantic or not, or you're with a group of friends. I'm just seeing like a small, sort of intimate group, but it could be a large group, but also have this sense of intimacy where you're just kind of enjoying life. you know? And the fact that you got this part, I mean, look at this card. It's two dogs like running together. They kind of look like they would be dogs on, what's that movie? Avatar? What was the planet that they lived on in Avatar? That's like one of my favorite movies. And it's like the longest movie ever, but it's a good damn movie. But don't they look like little Avatar dogs? They're like all blue. And look, the little thing, guys, this is so Avatar. Look at the little pink things. Remember they were like the remember Avatar, the movie? Is that what it's called, Avatar, right? So remember like the spirits that would come from what, like the tree of wisdom or the tree of souls or whatever it was, that like when souls passed, they would become these little like things. And they went like, they like floated all around the main character who was like the Avatar man. Remember? And then when the two of them mated, all of them came around and they mated under the tree. This totally like that for me. So I'm feeling like I'm not going to speak too soon and say that there's going to be like a magical connection this coming weekend. But whether it be that your mind is able to conceive it, or that there actually is some form of there's going to be a connection this weekend. I'm not saying it's going to be a romantic connection. I'm not going to say it's going to be like you're going to meet the one. That could be true for some of you. But I think you're just going to be reminded this weekend, like whatever happens this weekend, it definitely has to do with love. And you're going to be reminded of the magic of romance again. That it is this like otherworldly spiritual experience that you can share with another human being. But here's the thing, guys, you got to show up for that. You have to show up for that, which means wherever you go, you have to be tuned in to your own soul. You have to be tuned into the essence, right? So this is partnership. It takes two to tango. This is a meeting of the minds, which means you're going to meet with people that have that higher awareness like you do. But you can't meet them if you don't meet that higher awareness first. Does that make sense? So this week I think that your goal is going to be just continue to get into alignment, continue to connect with source. I think even like some celestial energy, if you feel called to connecting to some form of a celestial energy, Google it, Pleiadians, something, even just starseed type energy. Like I'm definitely feeling that because I was talking about Avatar, and that feels very otherworldly, spiritual, other dimension kind of an energy, but also like extraterrestrial, celestial, that kind of like space out there kind of stuff. Not out there in the sense that it's like crazy. I mean, maybe it is, but just that energy. It's almost like that celestial energy can teach you another way, that it can like take you on another journey of what new partnerships are going to look like for you, and what you want them to look like for you. I think that you've been beaten up. I know I've been beaten up. And there is a fiery energy. It's like we're walking through the flame this weekend with this eclipse, right? It's like walking through a flame. And what comes out of it is otherworldly. It's almost like you're graduating in the school of romantic relationships. Oh my God, you guys, I feel so good to hear that. But that's what it feels like. It's like you're graduating. It's like you're up leveling in and I don't mean just like what relationships look like to you. That's not what I mean. I mean like you're actually going to be seeing a new world of what relationships could potentially be. Oh my God, I'm excited for next week, like the week after this. Isn't that exciting? Romance is on its way, but I hope not. She is blue. Who's blue? This? Or the girl from Avatar? But that's the thing. Like I think blue's a good thing though. I think blue's a good energy for us. Not like blue like sad, but blue's a good energy for us. There's a lot of blue in this reading right now. And I'm just feeling like this energy of this, there's lots of like pinks and blues, and that energy to me right now, not always, but right now is kind of representing that yin and yang, you know, but it's new. It just feels new. It's otherworldly. There's no other way I can describe it. Like, you guys are going to be seeing relationships in a whole nother way. But here's the thing. You have to be in alignment to see it. If you are not in alignment, if you are not following the guidance within you, if you are not going with the flow, letting the romance angels heal you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Archangel Michael is blue too. There you go. And he also is the shield, right? He holds a shield that can protect you. So Archangel Michael, I think, is a great energy to bring in when you're asking for ways to feel protected. Archangel Michael is that divine masculine energy, like, hello, you know? So yeah, call Archangel Michael in. But I'm telling you guys, there is a new celestial energy that is going to be coming to you, okay? If you don't see it, if you don't get it, it's because you weren't in alignment with yourself. It's because you weren't following the guidance deep within yourself and you missed it. Like, that's my only explanation. Blue is the predominant, sorry, my battery just died here. So blue is the predominant color in my winter world at the moment. Blue is good. Yeah, blue is good. Blue's not a bad color. So, wow. Honestly, I feel like I could go a lot deeper with this. I feel like I'm probably going to. I'm not missing it, damn it. Damn it! Y'all better be in alignment come this weekend. You got 1 week. You got 1 week to get into alignment. And definitely, like, start connecting with these celestial beings. I don't know. I just really feel like maybe it's the Pleiadians. I don't have much experience with connecting with celestial beings too much. I mean, I probably do, but don't know I do. But they have something to show us. I think it might be the Pleiadians. Blue is the color of courage. All right, guys, I love it. I love it. Blue represents so many wonderful things. It's also like, last week I was talking about how we're going to be moving through fire, and then water is going to help us. So water is about emotions. It's about cleansing. It's also about being in the flow. So, oh, and this weekend, because I mentioned this last week, I am actually going to be doing a full moon, lunar eclipse, wolf blood moon ritual. So I'm going to be doing it live, and I am virtually live, and I'm selling tickets right now. It's only $22. So if you want to make sure that you are in alignment, we're going to be working with fire and water. I'm going to be doing a whole ritual. I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to give you the ins and outs of how to begin a ritual. And it's really going to be about transmutation, transformation, and then flow, peace, clearance, cleansing, you know, that the energy of fire and water. That's what we're going to be working with. A lot of power in that. So if you want to be in that with me, we're doing it when? Sunday at 5:55 p.m. Eastern time. It's probably going to be about like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. It's totally guided. I totally just, you know, but it's deep. We get down to the nitty gritty. It's like you coming to bring it, right? Bring what you want to throw into the flame. Bring how you want water to cleanse your emotions and flow through you and all of that. And it's really about change and transformation that you're ready for, that your soul is bringing you towards. So if you want to do that, just go to DarienneEmpire.com /moon rituals, or you can just go to DarienneEmpire.com and find it there. I think if you scroll down, it's like services. I don't know. But I'll share the link. I'll have to share the link later down in the description. But be here for that because it sounds like we've got some really, really exciting things going on. I am going to probably continue this reading just on my own. If you want to go deeper within your own, like a personal reading for yourself, I am doing personal readings. I'm doing video recorded readings that are like $55, all the way up to one-on-one readings as well as one-on-one readings with coaching sessions. So all different price range, all different services that I offer. If this is something you're like, yes, I totally connected with this reading and I want more, I want more, I want more, let me know. This is a good way to go into February. I will tell you that much. Very interesting. I just feel like come next week, once we go through the eclipse, our romantic relationships are going to look very different, or they're going to start to look different. We're going to start to see them differently. It's going to bring new life to old relationships. And the way we saw old relationships, it's just going to be a lot. We got a lot going on. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I just feel like there's so much more to uncover here. It's very exciting. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you guys live again, probably live again next week. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these on Facebook just because I feel like the connection here is not as good as it is over on Facebook with the app here. But just keep a lookout. If not, I mean, I'm definitely going to upload them here, so don't worry about that. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I think that's it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will see y'all later. And I gotta walk all the way over here just to do